I want my shit to be like a Wakandan motherfucking ceremony in that bitch. I want motherfuckers to be in that bitch. Then it get the dancing and shit. T'Challa, T'Challa. I want motherfuckers going crazy in that motherfucker.
If you're married a long time, you experience a lot of things. And some of them are very difficult, and a lot
Does she
of them
mean
are
like
really wonderful.
butt things?
But basically, you think you require money to be rich.
Well, you can't.
Are they afraid of death? Old versus young. Nah, for sure. Shit, a lot of they shit be looking fun. That's why I fuck with the franchise. I just didn't fuck with 9 because 9 was crazy. It was that was different. They was doing too much on that motherfucker. Bro, y'all have been out today. What is up with y'all? These niggas can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
Also be rich in love. I feel like I'm already rich in happiness because I have I have nice friends, I have a nice family, and I have a pretty nice life. I'm actually pretty spoiled.
Don't tell your mother and father, right?
She said, I'm actually pretty spoiled. Afraid of death. I'm not afraid of death. I'm more worried about what comes after. But that's it. But if I can't feel what comes after, then it's just like what came before. So you won't know. It's really a weird ass concept. So it's like eerie. But like afraid, I mean, everybody gotta go. So why be afraid?
I am afraid of death. Those who agree, please step forward.
Oh God.
I want to sit in the middle. I'm in the middle.
Like, I feel like life is really short and you have so much to achieve in that period. And in that short period, you need to show the world your purpose. Yeah, it's like, I actually had a close-knit experience not that long ago. And that was scary, so I'm gonna say it is even scarier to actually have it happen.
Well, death is probably going to be scary for me because I'm a crybaby. I can barely handle heights. If you wanted me to be on a roller coaster, I will
That's
be
cute.
crying even before it started.
Yeah, but like the thing is that if you don't take risks, how will your life journey be rewarding? Like if you guys are afraid of heights, what if you try to overcome it? And what if that makes your life more memorable?
I tried to, but I kind of did enjoy it, but at the same time, it felt like I'm about to die.
Now can I have the disagreeer step forward?
You ain't gonna be having them get up and out them chairs too many times.
Death is part of living. It happens to everybody, to some people sooner than others.
Speak that shit.
The important thing is to try and live your
Speak
life
that shit, Millie.
how you think you want to live it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an easy thing. When you lose someone you love, you learn to live without them. And hopefully you've gained something from your relationship with those people.
God damn it, Millie. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. She probably got some stories for your ass. Good fucking shit, Millie.
I agree with you. It just, and I honestly thought that I was ready for death until if I'm like bleeding, I'm already like scared and crying, and I'm already thinking that I'm dying if I'm already bleeding.
But death is just a part of life. I equate death sometimes with a tree. What is happening to the trees now with their leaves?
They're falling.
They're falling, that's right. They're getting ready for new leaves to come in the springtime. And it's just a natural part of life.
Yes. Okay.
Now that I'm getting to my twilight years, I am wondering what is going to happen after I pass away. And that is the thing that I think about more than anything else. I'm not a believer of God, and I always just wonder what is the purpose of being born and what is going to be.
I hate to be in Cuz shoes. Let me tell you, Jack. You have got to find a higher power. That atheist shit sound cool when you're alive and well. But not having no one to call on after? Ooh-wee. Especially when you looking it right in the face? Ooh-wee. Because by your understanding, basically it's just black screen. That's tough. I'd say understood death. I don't feel like there ever was a moment that I didn't. So probably like 4 or 5. Like I've always known I could die. I feel like as long as I can remember, I felt like I'd known I could die. Because I used to be very, very scared of death. Like I used to be scared to do a lot of shit just because I thought like I could get fatally injured or, you know what I'm saying? I just had that anxiety of that. So I'm gonna say for a very long time. But understood that I'd be out, like it's something that has to happen and will happen to everybody, and it is what it is. I say probably like 12.
Be the hereafter. That is something, of course, no one will be able to give you an answer on that. But I do believe in reincarnation. I feel that I'm coming back to Earth as maybe a newborn,
yes, sir,
or maybe as an animal or something like that.
In our religion, we have something called karma. So it's your good deeds come back to you, and your bad deeds in the afterlife come back to affect you. And that's why I feel like the period you have from like being a child, growing up, just progressing through life, it's so important. But still, like that thought lingers in the back of my mind. Is there something that will come to affect me?
Well, my son-in-law's father died. And I flew back to Oklahoma City for his funeral. And I did not see one wet eye in that funeral service. Everybody was laughing.
He brought that spirit with him.
Because that's the way that Paul lived. And I left there thinking, I don't want people crying over me. I want them to be happy for me and happy for themselves.
If you go to see,
I want my shit to be like a Wakandan motherfucking ceremony in that bitch. I want motherfuckers to be in that bitch. Then it get the dancing and shit. T'Challa, T'Challa. I want motherfuckers going crazy in that motherfucker.
let's say a gravestone, and there's a dash between 1900
Said
and
he has moved
1970.
into the
most important
afterlife.
thing is that dash.
What happened
Chris.
during that dash?
The time that you lived,
Oh, good.
and what you were able to accomplish, and
Give me
what
some
kind of a legacy
6
did
foot
you leave to your
9 strong
family and your
motherfuckers just
heirs?
dancing while they walking my casket out.
I have been in love.
Okay.
Opposite this time. It's opposite this time.
Oh God,
Counting family members.
my funeral playlist is gonna go stupid.
Actually, yeah.
I want niggas to look like
No.
what was dude off of Don't Be a Menace? Not
Love
old dog.
It's such a interesting.
I want
thing.
to
It
look
brings people
like
together,
him.
It separates people, but like still.
When they bust a
of
tear.
course, I have close ones, and I do dearly love
But
them.
love can also be that dagger in your
Yeah.
heart.
My God, yeah, you're totally right. Well, for me, yes, love can be hard because for me, loved ones, we usually fight more than I fight with a normal person. But for me, that just shows that you really love them. Like, I love my family because they're really nice to me and they really care for me.
That's wonderful. But what if they did not treat you nice?
King in this motherfucker.
Well, they're still my
Ooh,
family. I
wait.
still
And
gotta
you
love
still
them.
love them.
We
That's
do.
right.
I am very fortunate. I've been married to this lovely woman for
Golden
63 years.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So that is virtually a lifetime. We have 3 daughters, 7 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren.
Somebody asked me, how is it that you managed to be married for 63 years?
Damn.
And I answered,
Giving up
"Love
that
is a
good
different
Q.
story. Love is a person who cares about you, you care about that person. If you're married a long time, you experience a lot of things. And some of them are very difficult, and a lot
Does
of
she
them
mean
are
like
really wonderful.
butt things?
So I always told our children, you have to make time for all the good times.
I love my family, my parents, my pets and everything. But when people say like in love, I've like never had like a crush or anything. I've never had like a boyfriend or girlfriend. No, none of that, no.
They should have did this with teenagers. I get where they was coming from with kids, but they should have did this with like teenagers.
I feel glad that I'm not in love yet because I don't at all feel ready. I want to be those people who don't have a crush and nobody has a crush on them. Because that's weird. Like, that makes me, that like probably make
Like, she really saying something stupid right now. Because you have parents that probably love you. You don't love your parents. You don't feel loved by your parents. Like, so she, unless I'm missing, you know what I'm saying?
makes
But
people think that
like,
I'm cool, and then it makes them have a crush on me, and then they'll get crushed on me, and then I'll have like an army of 20 boys following me around. I'm like, ah.
Do you think that in the future, the love that your family gives you is equal
She
to
said
that
she want an
of
army
a
following her
love that
around.
a
What the
partner
hell?
would give you? Like, these guys
What they teaching her
definitely
at
love each
house?
other so much. And I think the love of your guys' family plus your guys' connection with each other were the reasons you guys got through hard times together.
I mean, it could be true that they love me as much as my family, like in 6 years from now when I actually start dating or something. The love and the things your family teaches you are really like gonna stay with you forever, even though a lover might not.
People are mostly good.
she was spitting right there, though.
I think that deep within everybody, there is good inside them, except it's with some people, they haven't found
Ew, nah.
themselves yet in life to be able to show their goodness.
I would like to think that everyone is good, but when I look at the news, for example, a family completely annihilated just a few days ago. Where was the goodness in that man who murdered these people?
That's what I'm saying. Everybody ain't
addressing
inherently
that,
good. I think
you
it's
guys have
just
all
messed.
probably faced bullying, right?
Oh, yes.
So the person who bullies another person, they have something that's affecting them, whether it be like their personal issues, issues with their family, and that kind of, in the future, makes them resort to means that aren't good. And sometimes it's not their fault. It could be of their mental health issues. It could be because of the background, like if they've been abused when they were young.
just because you
Little
do
bruh
bad things in
spitting.
the future, you annihilate, you commit crimes. I don't think that means that you're a bad person. I just think that means you're not showing the good side of you. You're showing the bad side.
A lot of it could be a mental illness,
Yes.
too. And there are a lot of people who have that mental
The little kid and oldness of this conversation is really showing. Because I swear he just said that. Like, he's that nigga said, and it could be mental illness and da da da, tied it all up together. And he was like, Jack gonna come in. And it was probably mental illness. No, that's crazy, man. I can't wait to be that old where I'm just. Why they always be? That shit.
illness, and therefore it can't show.
I
their
can't
good
wait,
side.
but I can't wait.
There are a lot of good
Like, I hope
people,
I make it that far.
And you may be right. Maybe everybody has.
Because if they replay, when you get to the great beyond, if you got a replay station, I want to watch how stupid I look. Like, I want to really just indulge in the afterlife in my older days. Like, just watching that shit on TV. That shit probably be funny as hell. I'm just in that motherfucker. What? What the fuck that little kid say? Come here, little kid. Let me talk to you. Sit down. What's it? What was he talking about? Like, just stupid shit.
Good, but some people don't exercise it. And again, there are people who, I think, if somebody kills someone, of course they're sick. That's got to be something mentally wrong that you're going to kill somebody. 45 years ago, we were followed home, and when we got home, we were held up with a gun, and he said he was going to kill me. So he took
Sheesh.
my ring and
Not Millie.
took my husband's car keys. And right now, it's worse. The children are not safe. Our children are our future. If they're not safe, who is? And it's not getting better. They're not. It's happening more and more. It's horrible. So no, I don't think it's safe now.
Well, for me, I kind of disagree because, yes, there is good in people, but people can be very bad, and whether we like it or not. Because for me, I do have a bad side. It might be just because I get like angry really easily, but I can think mean thoughts too, but I try not to say it. I get mad easily, whether you believe it or not. I will literally scream at you.
If people was inherently good, you wouldn't get those kids like that are legit demons. Like, there be some kids that legit want nothing but the pain of others. Ain't even old enough to understand certain things, but they know how to fuck some shit up, and it's on purpose. Like, I know little kids that fuck shit up on accident, and I know little kids that's like, when as soon as you that you notice that shit, they get hype. Like, yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, motherfucker? Like, scandalous little motherfuckers. All they want to do is watch the world burn, and they don't even understand the world yet. So I know it's motherfuckers out here that held that until they was older, type shit. Like, it's some demons out
One
here.
time when my friend was called a brat, I was about to go full crazy on that person, but instead I tried to be nice, but I couldn't help it. I was like,
I do think there is mostly good people in
God.
the world. Actually, everybody in the world is good, but the bad people just want to show their bad side. So then they're just the bad people that we think about when we think bad people, because they did things they weren't supposed to, and they did it because they wanted to.
I was always taught to the golden rule.
Treat
Treat others
the way you want to be treated.
That's right. I would like to be treated kindly, and I would hope that people are teaching their children that.
I would love to be rich.
There ain't nobody else coming.
Well, for me, I'd love to be rich because, like, let's say I have like $1 million. I can invest in stocks first, and then I can like start like a business, and then I can make.
Who she been listening to on the phone? She talking about some investing in stocks. What she knows about some stocks? She been listening to her mama talking on the phone or some shit.
More money, and then the more money that I get, I can also help.
You don't need to be
other
rich to
people. Like,
invest.
I can help poor people. I can
Little
donate to
mama.
charities, and I can also help out myself and other people.
But
You can start
basically,
investing
think you
now and then
require
get
money
rich.
To be rich.
Well, you can also be rich in love,
But you can be rich in other things in what you have.
like a great personality too.
Yes, I think I am rich because
Oh,
I'm
God.
blessed with a wonderful family.
I think that a lot of times what happens.
Nick said
people think of
Ratatouille controlling their
accumulating
thoughts.
wealth, which is a sign of.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if this is staged, no cap, because like the way that the conversation was set up, it did kind of seem like they said some shit to like balance off of each other, type shit.
Happiness. And happiness to me is, there's one word, it's contentment. If you
I would
are
love to be
content
rich.
with your life,
That shit crazy that all of them didn't stand. Like, what? Why wouldn't you love to be rich? If you don't gotta struggle to get the shit that you need to get, and you can afford the shit that you want to get, who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? That's in any aspect. Like, yeah, if I got one biddy, that's good. But if I got two biddies that love me just as much, that's even better. So what happens when I get the third biddy in the situation? Now I'm just cha-cha sliding in this motherfucker. They all love me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
and what you're doing, I think you're then very, very happy and very, very rich.
I feel like I'm already rich in happiness because I have I have nice friends, and I have a nice family, and I have a pretty nice life. I'm actually pretty spoiled. Well, actually,
But don't tell your mother and father, right? Where are you going,
I'm
Jack?
going to help Gwen. All right, well, I was going to, all right, that's all right.
Thank you. You are truly a gentleman. Thank you.
Jack out here trying to get some brownie points. He trying to pull up for 30. Oh God.
Okay.
He trying to pull up for 30.
You're going to try.
Nigga ain't even moving fast enough. He trying to pull out the chair for her. You know, let me help Gwen real
Cool
quick.
to be rich, but when I think of rich, I think of
He trying to get that.
selfish people with golden cars, mansions, show off. When I think of rich people, I think of kind of mean people.
not all rich people are mean. I mean, I know that's not what you meant.
You think of
but
golden cars when you think of rich? That's
I
crazy.
know that you only think about the mean rich people, but not everybody that is rich is mean.
Yeah, but I mean, like, most of them.
Nah,
are, like,
most people that's rich is
show off
mean.
Because they're like, I have so much more money than you. I have a mansion. I'm a millionaire. No, I don't like mean people.
And the reason I say that is because, like, I feel like once I get to a secure spot, I'm gonna be on some Mr. Beast shit. Like, it's no reason for every rich person to not be on Mr. Beast shit. What are you doing with all of that? Bro, you have enough for the next 7 generations of your family, and you're still making billions of dollars a day. Get your bitch ass up off your shoulders and spread the wealth. Like, I don't understand that shit. How do you sit with billions of dollars in your bank account? With billions still come, like, it ain't like a motherfucker shut you off and was like, nah, you can't dip and dabble into that no more. And you got a block in your city that don't look clean? Nigga, that'll piss me off as a person. What? I live in such and such land. I live in Skiville. And Skiville got a hood in it? No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. We about to turn that liquor store into a warehouse. Nigga, everybody finna have a job in a second. What? We about to pay these roads. What you talking about? My whole city look good, nigga. My whole state look good, nigga. These niggas worried about a mansion. You niggas corny, man. You niggas fucking corny. And hey, if I ever get some money, hold me to this. If I ever get some money, hold me to this. I don't need all that extra shit. I promise you I don't. That shit don't even make it fun. Like, what? All my homies ain't eating? What? What's the point? Like, yeah, I'm gonna stack some shit away, but like anything past that, what?
So that is not really what I like. One of my favorite authors, he
Oh,
said,
good.
it is with the heart that one can see rightly what
Niggas
is
be
essential
corny.
is invisible to the eyes. So I think money is materialistic, and
you can't say it's for fashion. You can't say it's for stuff like that. Cause I know niggas that's making around the same amount of money as me. It's really just like what you prioritize. Cause I know niggas that's fresh as hell that don't got that much money. And I know niggas that got all their priorities straight and still look good. You know what I'm saying? Still pull up. So like, the shit really don't make sense. Like, motherfuckers just be flexing and flex.
as you said, materialistic things in my life don't matter to me.
You can
It's
still
more
flex and
of
still spread the
trust,
wealth.
Your friends, your support system, your family, things that matter to you, things that can only be seen with the heart, not with your eyes.
I like that,
Yeah.
and I agree with you.
Life is difficult.
Life is difficult.
Oh, yes, it is.
I ain't saying you gotta go dumb and go broke, but at least spread that shit around. At least.
Chivalry is not dead. He's very chivalrous.
Life is hard. Like, as a kid, have very bad anxiety, which does not help with how hard life is. There is smooth sailing, and then something bad just strikes up at you, and you aren't ready, and then it all happens all over again. And it is very, very hard to do that.
Life has its seasons, just like winter, spring, summer, and fall. You have to really be strong to go through those rough seasons. But yeah, life can be tough. It can be tough. Yeah.
I also think that your lives were kind of harder than ours now because, like, for research, instead of like reading a book and looking for the right specific page, we could do that, but we can also just like internet, and then we can find exactly what we're looking for.
She hella animated.
Also, the rights that we have. Back then, if I'm correct, like around the 1930s to the 1940s, life was hard because of segregation, of discrimination, of women's rights. And in some sense, I feel like that today's life is somewhat easier.
Well, guess what, Neil? I think that kids are having it rough today. And I am so glad I'm not of this generation.
I've been bullied. Some have been because of my culture, because of the food I eat, because of the clothes that I wear.
Damn.
People think that I'm different from them.
How do you react to such bullies?
You can't stress on these small things, these small nuances. Instead of reacting to what they're saying, I ignore it. And usually that turns out to be the best solution.
Well, life happens.
You need to get you some hands. Ignore it. Who raised you?
No, that's right.
Do these bitches work?
You can't
Use
say,
them then.
why did that happen to me?
You a little ass kid. You ain't going to
Why
jail.
not?
Better beat the fuck
Why
out of one of
not
them
you?
little niggas.
What's so different that it shouldn't happen to you. You can't feel sorry for yourself when something happens.
Let them know your name,
You have
man.
to help yourself. And it's how you deal with the difficult time that's important. Because you have to go forward, not backward.
Yep.
I just wanted to say
Be
quickly
careful.
that you guys were all
Love.
really wise. You guys have had ups and downs. You guys have had hardships. And I was very fortunate to talk to you guys. Thank you, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm not worried about the future because you are the future. I would encourage you all to interview your
You are the future.
elders because you don't want to miss out on anything, any facts about your family.
For me, my parting words is that I hope you all have a good day now. No, not even just a good day, a good life.
Thank you.
Thank
And we
you.
hope you do too, and we hope your life is wonderful life full of interest.
All right, thank you. You can clap for yourself.
Nice meeting all of you.
It was interesting.
Gimme. It's actually called spotted dick.
I'm gonna do it.
What? It seems today all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
Violence and sex. Old-fashioned values.
Maybe.